Royal Selection recently, at the end of 2022, in December, completed a salary survey for chief executive officers within the building product space based in the United States, all within the private equity-backed landscape. As is customary for us, we split this into three categories: up to 50 million in revenue, from 50 million to 150 million in revenue, and then 150 million plus in revenue. For obvious reasons, there has differentiating levels of certainly basic salary compensation. So let's get into it and find out what our results were. So for the sub 50 million category, the lowest level for a chief executive officer, which I think is outrageous, it was an absolute outlier this, but it was 140,000 USD as a basic salary. With the higher end, which again I was surprised at 450,000 USD as a basic salary, which gave us a median salary of around 235,000. Bear in mind, some of these results do have sub 10 million in revenue businesses in there, and therefore can come out a little bit lower. But I think typically for executives, depending on the size of business, if we do look at some of those sub 10, we are looking at businesses kind of 250 coming up to kind of 350 as a basic for chief execs in the building product space at a sub 50 million level. With regards to bonus, 22% of this group received under 50% in bonus, with the lowest of that being a 10% position. And surprisingly enough, 11% of the group actually received no bonus whatsoever. The remaining participants of this group all received above 50% in bonus, with the largest of that being 100% of their bonus percentage against their basic salary. And with regards to equity position, 50% of the group said that they had an equity stake in their private equity-backed business, and 50% of them said that they didn't. For the 50 million to 150 million group, for private equity-backed building products chief executive salary review, we found that in this group, the lowest salary position was 225,000, and the highest salary position was 400,000, with a median across the range at around 320,000. With regards to bonus percentage, 19% of the group received 50% in bonus as a customary to their basic salary or more. The remaining 81% of participants received below 50%, which the lowest percentage we saw was 30% of basic salary. But we also found that 19% of the participants actually shared that they received no bonus whatsoever. And as of the percentage of people that received equity, 50% received it, 50% didn't. For 150 million plus of the chief executive for the building products market for the United States, the lowest salary we saw in this sector was 300,000, and the highest salary we saw in this sector was 875,000. Quite a difference. The 300,000 was just above 150 million. I think it's a little bit low for a chief executive, but that person was a bit of an outlier and did have very good cash compensation positioning and a strong equity piece. And then the second position that we had was 875,000, which worked for a very large 500 plus million revenue organization in the building product space, and therefore commanded such a larger salary on that basis, which gave us a median, which I think probably in the right ballpark was about 411,000 as a basic from a median perspective for chief executives. With regards to bonus percentage, we found that 40% of the participants received 50% or less, and that only went down to 40%. So the lowest percentage we saw of basic salary in bonus was 40%, and that was 40% of those had between 40 and 50% as a bonus percentage. And of that proportion, the remaining proportion received 50% and above, and the largest that we saw was 200%. A little bit of an outlier, but plenty of people around 100% bonus in this category. I'm pleased to see a very large percentage, I'd like to see 100%, but a very large percentage of individuals received an equity position. 70% of those in PE-backed organisations had an equity stake, and only 30% of them didn't. Royal Selection specialises in the building product space. Should you be interested in getting further information with regards to salary positions or any other information in the industry, please reach out to us and we're happy to share. If you're looking at a new opportunity and you're a C-suite executive looking at private equity-backed organisations, please reach out to us. We'd love to help you with your next step. And of course, if you are a private equity firm looking at your next appointment for a C-suite executive within the building products or industrial space, please do reach out to us at Royal Selection.